Hey guys, this is LeLoup and today we're going to be explaining werewolves in my series The Löwenwolf. Werewolves are supernatural and pseudo-supernatural species in the series The Löwenwolf. They were first created by the first Chimera Klaus. He even made himself a werewolf before anyone else, making him the first werewolf. Let's get into the abilities of the werewolf. Werewolves have strength above that of any human. Even the very weakest of werewolves can lift 860 kilograms or 1,896 pounds at the very least. Werewolves have speed superior to even the fastest humans. The slowest a healthy werewolf can go at its fastest is about 32 miles per hour. As you can see, I'm not making them too fast or overpowered, but that is the slowest they can go. They can go much faster than that. Werewolves also have supernatural durability. Ordinary bullets do mild damage to werewolves. They cause wounds but never go as deep as it would for a human. A skilled human's punches and kicks would still cause little to no damage to werewolves. Werewolves are able to move in several directions successively and quickly. They can also leap several meters into the air and several meters across. Werewolves also have supernatural stamina. A feat of this is ordinary werewolves are able to run full speed, so sprint for several kilometers before getting tired, and it doesn't take a long time before they are fully rejuvenated of strength. Werewolves also have heightened senses. The hearing ranges of werewolves range from deep sounds of 1 hertz all the way up to 100,000 hertz. If they can hear sounds of 100,000 hertz, it causes them great discomfort and pain. The average werewolf's hearing range is about 5 Hz to 50,000 Hz. They can smell very sharply and can smell many emotions through chemosignals. They can see much better than humans and much further also. Werewolves can tolerate much more pain than humans relative to their durability levels. This allows them to fight and do things more effectively, even through great pain and discomfort. Werewolves are quite irritable, and even more so on full moons. When they use their lycanthropic powers, it causes an increase to their already heightened emotions. This is even worse on full moons. Werewolves gain supernatural healing speeds through them having a healing factor. This means they are immune to all non-supernatural diseases. Stab wounds, bullet wounds, large cuts, bone fractures and breaks, etc. all heal within a few seconds to a minute. Their healing factor also slows aging and increases life expectancy to multiple centuries. The bite of alpha werewolves creates new werewolves. A normal werewolf bite will prove to be lethal but nothing special. However, on a full moon they transform and gain access to a venomous bite. This venom only affects supernatural and pseudo-supernatural beings. Werewolves have the ability to shapeshift into 2 different stages. There is the basic shift stage. This gives access to glowing golden or red eyes, claws and fangs. If you are an omega or beta werewolf, you get a 20% increase to the abilities listed before. But if you are an alpha werewolf, you gain a 25% increase to the abilities listed before. The strongest stage is the partial shift stage. This gives additional sideburn hair, pointed ears, sharper and longer claws and fangs, and a more wolf-like face. Werewolves that have no control are forced to transform into the partial shift stage, as well as gaining fang venom. More experienced werewolves can learn to bring out certain traits of the werewolf. Werewolves have the ability to take pain from others and get it back in a short, sharp pain. Now let's get to the weaknesses of the werewolf. One of the werewolf's major weaknesses is silver. Silver burns the skin of werewolves who touch it. Eventually, it will burn through the skin and burn the flesh. Silver wounds also take longer to heal than normal wounds. Getting shot by a silver bullet near the heart is as lethal as a human getting shot by a normal bullet near the heart. Their other weakness is wolfsbane. Wolfsbane also burns the skin of a werewolf who touches it, and inhaling or being in close proximity to wolfsbane will cause weakness and nausea. Eating wolfsbane will cause a long period of weakness and sickness after intake. Now let's get to the ranks of the werewolf. The lowest rank is the omega. The omega werewolf is the weakest type of werewolves. People can be omegas for many reasons, but the main 2 reasons are because their pack was disbanded or because they just haven't been able to find or make a pack. Omegas normally have little to no control on full moons and have to resort to things like chaining themselves up against things to stop them harming others. This type of werewolf, if not training and being cautious, will most likely be caught by the government or the Lupuneka organization. This organisation literally means wolf killer in Latin, and it is just an organisation designed to kill werewolves. The next rank is the beta. The beta is a werewolf who is a member of a pack under an alpha. Just to add, a group of werewolves isn't a pack if there is no alpha. Without an alpha, they are classed as just a group of omegas. Betas have a much bigger margin than omegas for building up their strength and becoming better physically. Some of the strongest betas are close to the weakest alphas in strength and are able to hold fights with them. Betas automatically get a boost in strength and other physical traits when they join a pack. All healthy betas can lift more than 1 ton of weight. Now let's get to the alpha werewolf. The alpha werewolf is very strong. The weakest of alphas can lift above 2 tons of weight. They are the leaders of packs. An alpha doesn't lose their powers, but they are weaker since they have no pack. Alphas are also infamous for pack genocide. This is where they massacre their pack merely to gain more power. These are the tyrant alphas. Alphas with no moral sense but only a greed for power. These are called enhanced alphas, an alpha that has killed at least 3 betas and stolen each one of their powers. These types of alphas far outclass normal alphas. The first Chimera Klaus was automatically made an alpha before he was in the first pack, but as the werewolves became more common, more and more omegas and betas became a thing. Experienced alphas gain access to the 3rd transformation stage. This makes them 7 to 9 feet tall and makes them a man-wolf beast. The power of these alphas is so strong, even 2 alpha werewolves with the partial shift stage, the 2nd stage, stand no chance against 1 alpha with this stage. Finally, let's talk about the eyes of the werewolf. Omega and beta werewolves have glowing golden eyes. Once they become alphas, they gain glowing red eyes when shifting.